What's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Battosai, and today I'll be going through a capsule wardrobe in 2025. The 2025 uniform is something that I really like. The way fashion has been trending this year really shows us that it's not about the really expensive clothing or the elitist brands, it's more so on styling and silhouettes. A lot more people are thrifting and looking for vintage pieces, and if you know me, that's what I'm all about. And another reason I'm doing this sort of capsule wardrobe is because I recently moved into a studio apartment and I had to downsize from a big closet, well technically 2 closets, all the way to just half of a closet. So for the wardrobe, I had to select the pieces that 1, meant the most to me, 2, were the ones that I actually wore, and 3, the ones that I felt were most versatile. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Alright, so first up is the t-shirt. Here I have the Uniqlo U crew neck t-shirt. I have them in black and white. A couple of years ago, I used to swear by the clean cut tee from COS, but since then, Uniqlo has opened up where I live in Houston, and well, this is now my go-to shirt. I like my t-shirts thick, kind of the same way I like other things. Wait, pause. These shirts are a heavyweight cotton. They're rough in a good way, making it feel rugged and resilient. These days, the silhouette I prefer is a tight top and loose bottom, so I size down when it comes to these Uniqlo tees. They're nice enough to wear on their own and can easily be layered on top of. Overall, these t-shirts are a great foundation to build off of. Vintage t-shirts. This is one of my favorites. I love vintage clothing and have been collecting vintage tees for many years now. I just love being able to express my enthusiasm and nerdiness with vintage tees. I collect all my favorite video games, movies, music, anime, you name it. It's a fun way to have a physical representation of my favorite media. I love fashion, and this is my way of incorporating the things that I like into that. I do have a decent amount at this point. Let me know if you'll be interested in a video on my collection. Every time I pick up a new tee, I do showcase it on my Instagram story. So if you want to give me a follow there, that'd be cool. Now onto bottoms. I have 3 pairs in this capsule, 1 pair of black jeans, a pair of blue jeans, and a pair of military cargos. Though I have a lot more than this in my closet, in terms of what fits in this capsule, these are my most versatile and most worn pants. Black jeans are a no-brainer. Almost everyone has a pair of black jeans in their closet. I lean into that baggy silhouette these days, and I'm not sure if it's a trend anymore. This style has been going strong for a few years already, so for 2025, this is my uniform. The tight shirts with the baggy pants. The blue jeans fill in for those brighter outfits. Lastly are the vintage military cargos. These are the M1951 Korean War era military cargos. I did a review of these if you want to see more. I wear them all the time, more than my jeans. The green helps bring diversity in my wardrobe, as most of my t-shirts are black. It's nice to have some color every now and then. Now we have jackets. For this capsule, I chose 4 jackets. That might be too many, but this is for me. You can think of it as 1 for each season, but not really. I have a Carhartt Detroit jacket, a vintage 1960s brown leather jacket, a cropped black leather jacket from Zara, and a denim jacket from RRL. The way I dress is pretty simple. You could call it that minimal aesthetic or whatever, but jackets are an easy way of tying an outfit together. I have my base layer or foundation, throw on a jacket, and it makes me feel like I made it into an outfit. A thing I like to keep in mind when creating fits is to not have to rely on layers for the outfit to look good. The silhouette of your outfit is key. It's very important to focus on this to really make it stand out and feel like it's your own style. Some people prefer baggy tops, others prefer crop tops. My jackets all fit into that cropped 1960s style. Alright, here are the shoes. For the capsule, I kept it to only 3 pairs. My vintage Red Wing boots, a pair of loafers from my grandfather, and a pair of New Balance trainers. I recently did a shoe collection video, so I won't go into too much detail here. Check that video out if you want to see what I have in the collection. But for this capsule, I found that these 3 check all of the boxes for me. The shoes are versatile, meaning they can be mixed and matched with all of my tops and bottoms, and there's some sort of heritage or sentiment, and in my case, there's both. My loafers are from my late grandfather, and these vintage boots I thrifted for $7. Red Wing makes some of the best boots, and I'm wearing these all the time. Last in the capsule are my hats. I have been growing out my hair for over a year now, and having a hat in my wardrobe was a necessity. I have 3, one black Yankees cap, a green one from ALD, and this blue one from one of my favorite bands. There isn't much to say, it's a hat, and I don't like to overspend on them, so I have what I have, and that's really it. And that's my capsule wardrobe for 2025. Let me know what you think. I really love the fact that the whole wardrobe doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. It has enough character and personality in it so that I feel it's my own, and I'm not just like blatantly copying the trends. I love vintage clothing and especially collecting vintage tees. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them down and I'll get back to you. And I got a lot more ideas and videos coming this year, so if you want to follow me along for the journey, I'll be here. Anyways, thank you again. I'm Battosai, and I'll catch you in the next video.